So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted the theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. CrazyCatLady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade, just like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it. Hi everyone, Martha here. So I watched a movie that has very sad stories around it because what happened to the main actor in it. So let's get started, and I'll explain to you guys afterwards what happened to the poor actor in this movie during the making of this movie. So this is for the movie The Crow that came out in 1994. I decided to review the old one since they're making a remake. I don't know, I know it's been like 20 years since that movie came out, and I know this movie technically has sequels, but I just don't like it. Hopefully they're a lot better with guns than they used to be, but didn't they have that accident happen a couple of years ago with the gun? They would have said anything about it, though, if it did happen again in this movie. But yeah, so the movie The Crow, it's about a guy named Eric who proposed or eloped with his girlfriend, Chelsea, and she gets killed first after she gets the R word happened under her, and poor Eric gets shot out the window when a cop, Lieutenant Alberton, played by Ernie Hudson, finds their bodies, and a year goes by. And he also finds a little girl named Sarah, is probably like 12, and Chelsea was more like a mom to her here than her actual mom, because her mom was a drug addict and not taking care of her until Brandon yells at her for it. Eric yells at her for it a year later. So after these two die, a year goes by, and then a crow goes and goes on Eric's grave, brings him back from the dead so he can get revenge on the killers that killed him and his wife. And that's what basically he does in this movie. I don't know, do you count this? Because I'm trying to see, does this count as a horror movie? I don't know, because after watching this, it says action fantasy. People always told me this was a horror movie, but after actually watching it, I don't know, when people who die in it, who deserve it, and you don't feel sorry for them, I don't know if I really find, I mean, the way they die in it, in the movie, is pretty bad. The people he killed, like the guy, one of the people who he kills in here, he has him hooks him to his car and makes him drive off of like a bridge, taped to the gun, and what he tries to do is at the pawn shop guy, and then he stabs the first guy a lot, but they don't really show it all of it, and they throw another guy out the window, but he shoots a bunch of other people. Then he saves Sarah and shoots both of them and kills all them after the crow hexed one of eyes out. Yuck. Like, I know that crows do that. But dang. I didn't think that would actually happen. And I didn't know that Tony Todd was in here. He plays one of the bad guys. If you don't know who Tony Todd is, he plays Candyman, and he also plays Zoom in the Flash show. And he was also in Final Destination. So yeah. So basically, he goes around getting revenge on most of his killers. He reveals himself to the cop and Sarah. He saves Sarah from getting hit by a car, and one of the killers that he kills. Oh yeah, he also makes one of them overdose with drugs, and then saves Sarah's mom and makes her go and be with her daughter because instead of getting all jacked up, have her make breakfast for her and it's like surprise Sarah and making her like eggs and she was gonna throw them out, but she said I like them over easy. And I did like that. And the cop helps him a couple times, like helps him get away once he realizes who he is, because he's in makeup. He like paints himself like similar to like Joker does, like with white makeup, but because everybody can think of him as a mime and I guess he quotes the crow or quotes the raven once, but I can understand why he does because people always get ravens and crows mixed up since they look so similar in birds. And he ends up after he kills all the men, one of the other guys kidnaps the girl to use her as bait, and he hears her calling his name, and so he goes and saves her. And right around this time, he's no longer able to, like, before he was able to heal every time he got hurt. But here, I think it's because he already killed all the guys that were responsible for his death. And this guy, I guess, wasn't. I don't know, some people think it's, the person I was watching it think it's because the raven got hurt. The crow got hurt, but nobody really, I don't know, I didn't really see the crow being hurt. So, yeah, and they got a hold of him. Hold of it, but it got free, and then they killed they had the pawn guy get killed that they sold the ring to by one of the criminals, and the cop almost gets killed, but he gets taken to the after he gets suspended. So he got suspended during this movie. But he also gets shot and gets taken by an ambulance. And then he ends with Eric going back to be in the grave with his with Chelsea there to greet him. And it like ends with Sarah saying, "You are the one thing that really matters." Kind of is like love. So I like this movie. It was pretty good. I'm probably gonna give it like a 8 out of 10. It's just sad. So let's get started on to why it's sad. It has nothing to do with what happens in the movie. Though, yes, the movie scene it's about a guy trying to get revenge on him and his girl. But it's mostly sad because what happens to the actor. Brandon Lee, who is, yes, he's the son of Bruce Lee, who also died in one of during his movies. But Brandon, he got shot in this movie by a blank gun that actually did kill him, and it's a sad not knowing that. And I like the fact that it even said for Brandon, but it also said for somebody else, Elsa. I don't know. I don't see any of the actors, so does that mean that somebody else died? I don't know. So I did like this movie, guys. Go watch it. It's on Paramount Plus. So there you guys go. Let's see. It got the budget was 23 million. And it came out May 1994. And it was a Black Horse comic book. So yep, that's basically it, guys. So see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And bye bye.